here we go for week 16 of the BMO Report semifinals preview. It's also the holiday episode, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Carl, probably doing some holiday shopping today. I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me. The show must go on. We never stop over here at the BMO, so let's get right into it. We're going to start with our premier matchup in the first round of the playoffs. We had Tall taking on Joe H. in what turned out to be a hell of a battle that went down to the fourth quarter of Monday night. DK Metcalf made a good run at it. He had a couple late catches, but Joe H. comes up 2.5 points short. He got a huge game from Christian McCaffrey with 41 points, but Dak Prescott really killed him, going for only 7 points in that Buffalo game. That was a killer for him. Tall, on the other hand, 25 points from potential MVP Brock Purdy. He's been just lights out lately. He's going to advance to take on top seed Heaps Boy next week, who was our regular season points champion as well as our number one seed. That should be a hell of a matchup. Tall, after a couple slow weeks, is starting to catch fire again. Hopefully he can get some of these running backs back in the mix to help him out for his semifinal matchup. But either way, we should get a great matchup. The magical run has come to an end for Heptic. After a great run at the playoffs, after an 0-5 start, Spoonie finally got him. Spoonie's got that solid team, and despite the horrible performance from Bijan Robinson, Spoonie came through. He got a huge game from Kyron Williams, and 40 points combined from his starting wide receivers, which is huge. Heptic, on the other hand, his wide receivers killed him, combining for only 10 points, which really proved to be the difference in this one. Spoonie moves on. He's going to tangle with the leg squad, who is really struggling right now. He's got his starting quarterback, Justin Herbert, out for the year. Keenan Allen, potential no play. Tyreek Hill, potential no play. What was a very strong team back in October, November, could be potentially looking at a semifinal knockout this week.
What's up, fellas? We got week 2 holiday college bowl edition. Not a good week 1. I think we were 0-3. About the only thing I was close to was me beating Joe H. There is a slew of crap games again this weekend, so I really don't recommend betting college football bowl games. Anybody can win. Who knows who's going to show up, but we'll give it a whirl. I got 3 games coming at you. Here we go. All right, first game on the docket, Saturday afternoon, 12 p.m. We got Troy versus Duke. Troy is 11-2. I don't know if they played anybody good. Are they even like a D1 team? Duke 7-5, disappointing year. The over's 44. Troy's favored by 7.5 points. I don't watch either team. I don't think either team is probably that good either. So let's just take the over in this one. Over 44. All right, game 2. We got James Madison versus Air Force. James Madison is 11-1. Air Force is 8-4. Air Force is a 1-point dog. And the over-under is 40.5. We only bet on James Madison once this year, and it was the game that they lost. So that kind of sucks. I don't really want to bet on them again. I think it's a terrible game. Let's again go with the over here, over 40.5 points. Okay, last game. This one may be the best of the worst. Utah 8-4 versus Northwestern 7-5. Northwestern is a 6-point dog. Over under is 41.5. Utah was 8-4. I think they lost to like Washington, Washington State, Oregon State. They were all pretty decent teams. So I think Utah is definitely better, and I think they're better than a touchdown. Let's take Utah given 6. Have a good week, boys. Actually, I wanted to touch on one more game. And of course, that's the semifinal matchup between myself and Heaps Up Boy. I'm a 3-point dog right now. Heapsop Boy was the leader all season, although I feel like I was in the top 5 or so all season as well. I'm going to say this. Brock Purdy is playing well above Allen's talents right now, and Allen's projected for 21, Purdy for 17. I've already made up that difference, and the game hasn't even started yet. My wide receivers are much stronger than the boys' wide receivers. His running backs destroy my running backs, but it's a PPR. I got you, boy. Coming at you. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
Here we go, BMO semifinals preview. First up, we got the boy versus tall. First place Heapsop Boy. He comes into this one off a first round bye to take on a tall team who just got by Joe H in the first round. Injuries, I think they're going to play a factor in this big matchup. Diving into this semifinal matchup, at QB, both teams start top-notch QBs. I will give an edge to Boy with Josh Allen's matchup versus the Chargers. Brock Purdy for tall has a much tougher matchup versus Baltimore on Christmas night. Boy should also have an edge at running back this week. With Isaiah Pacheco due back and Travis Etienne, they should outscore tall starters of Jerick McKinnon and Roschon Johnson. Ramondre Stevenson looks unlikely to get back in this one, which really would have helped Tall's squad out. If Stephon Diggs can get his head out of his ass and start producing like a first-round pick again, Tall has a big advantage at wide receiver. With Jamar Chase not likely to play this week, Tall can certainly dominate at the wide receiver position. Tight end is a slight edge with Dallas Goedert for Tall, but don't expect major points on either side for this one. Boy using Raheem Mostert in the flex is a big edge over Tall's Curtis Samuel play, who faces the Jets this week. Defense and kicker is advantage Tall. Moody is in another good spot this week versus the Ravens, and his three linebackers can all go for big tackle numbers. I think Tall will be sweating it out on Christmas night with Purdy versus Baltimore. He should make this close, but I'm going to take the boy in a game that will probably be decided by 5 points or less. In our other semifinals matchup, a couple weeks ago, I could have told you this would have been the BMO finals matchup this year, but fantasy football is a son of a bitch, and Leg had just got hit with injury after injury in the last couple weeks. He's now looking like a possible underdog going into this one. With CJ Stroud potentially going to miss a second straight week, Spoonie will once again turn to Matthew Stafford, who has played well his last few weeks. As of this recording, it's the Joe Flacco show for Leg. Advantage Cadge at QB. At running back, after a forgettable Week 15, Bijan Robinson will hopefully give a better effort versus the Colts for Cadge. Spoonie also starts Kyron Williams, who has been red hot as of late. For Leg, Breece Hall has struggled last week. He'll need a big game for Creme Brulee to keep him close. Jaylen Warren has slowed down the past few weeks. I'll take Spoonie here, but Breece Hall actually could lead the scorers at that position. Wide receivers where things could get really messy. At this point, Tyreek Hill is questionable, but it seemed more likely he will be able to go this week. With the Chargers' DOA, I don't expect Keenan Allen to play. Debo has been crushing it as of late, and Amon-Ra St. Brown has been super consistent all season. I'll ride with Spoonie's stable wide receivers here. Jake Ferguson has really emerged as a top 12 tight end this year. Like as Tucker Kraft, who has come on as of late, it's Ferguson here for me. At flex, Spoonie uses Javonte Williams, who has had an up and down year, mostly downs. Like as Mike Evans slotted in this flex. Evans has been a beast all season, advantage Leg. Leg has a pretty solid advantage at defense and kicker. Young-Hoo Koo could go for 3+ field goals versus Indy. His defense has 3 10+ point guys. Spoonie's D is a little suspect. He got by last week with an awful performance, but he might not be as lucky this week. If Tyreek Hill can play and put up his normal numbers, Leg has a chance. If he's out, Spoonie should be able to get an easy win this week. Either way, give me the Spoon Man to get to the BMO finals.
What's up, guys? This is Uncle Eddie of Uncle Eddie Says. It's week 16 of the BMO Fantasy Football League. Congrats to the teams that are left, Cadge and Leg, and Tall and Boy. I'm not going to jinx anybody any further. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Plus, I've kind of fucked Greg over enough by taking all the quarterbacks that were available in the league. I'm also not touching on NFL games this week because I'm so ice cold. I just have no desire to even check. I'm sure I'll throw in some drunken bets this week, but frankly, I got nothing for you guys on that. What I am going to do is 2 segments. First, my lemonade stand. Second, 3 pro tips for you to use this Christmas season. Stay tuned. You're going to want to see these. All right, guys. So the lemonade stand next year... If you guys think I'm going to back away from this idea or, try to blow it off or try to come up with some other excuse not to do it, you're dead wrong. I'm embracing it, and I expect all of you guys to be in full support. You don't have to come and buy. You can come and laugh. You can come and film. You can come and heckle. All of that is encouraged. I'm talking signs on Aldrich Road that say things like, "Please buy my lemonade because I suck at fantasy football." I'm putting up an awning, I'm putting up a table, and I'm putting up a sign that says something very similar. I plan on selling lemonade for $1 a piece, and if you want it spiked, I'm jacking that up to $2.50. The way I figure it is you guys will probably just buy 10 of the spiked ones, and I'll be off the hook. I don't expect it, like I said, but I know you guys will. Christmas pro tips coming up next. All right, guys, so here are your 3 Christmas pro tips. First, if you want to get out of whatever plans you have, it's very simple. Have someone who's recently tested positive for COVID send you a picture of their test. Then send it to everyone you've invited or everyone invited to the same party that you were going to, and I guarantee someone will tell you not to come. If you do actually want to host a Christmas party, I have another hot tip. ShopRite right now is selling prime rib for $4.99 a pound if you get the digital coupon. And I think you got to cut the flyer out too. But regardless, get the butcher to cut it into 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch steaks and serve everyone prime rib. It'll cost you like $50, $60, and you look like the fucking man. Lastly, when you get into this debated argument every year that happens about the top Christmas movies, and you bring up the movies you like, tell someone that one of your favorites is Bad Santa. If they don't know the movie, it's not someone you want to talk to anyway. If they know the movie and they laugh at that, somebody you want to converse with. If they know the movie and are offended, you know they're an uptight asshole and you have to waste no more time with them. This is Uncle Eddie saying Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
All right, that's about going to do it for the big Christmas special for the BMO report. Of course, we got the semifinals this week, a couple days of those with the Christmas holiday, so good luck to our 4 remaining teams. Next time we speak, we will be talking about the BMO Championship, which is going to take place over the New Year's Eve weekend. Thanks to Tall. Great job as always. Support those picks. Thanks to Eddie. A little different this week. No picks, but lots of great tips and a lot of great preview information for the upcoming lemonade stand. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Everybody enjoy your Christmas. Enjoy all the football over the weekend. Be safe, be merry, and we'll see you next week for the BMO Championship preview. Stay classy.
Okay, let's go.
So it's the week 2. Whoa. It's the week 2 of the playoffs, and we're hanging out. Hope everybody's having a good time. It's Christmas week. We're getting a little loose. I'm here with Uncle Eddie.
That's right, Uncle Eddie. Uncle Eddie told you in the beginning of the year I was going to give you guys a lot of winners. I'm still over 500, just for the record. And all you guys, see, don't sleep on the BMO exclusive chat.
That's where you guys get to cash in. Last week I hit for over 600 with a $60 bet. That's the way Uncle Eddie rolls, but you got to get in on the BMO exclusive.
Yes.
You're missing out, boys. But I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas.
We'll see you when we see you. But stay merry, stay bright, stay loose, stay right. Happy holidays from
Stay
the BMO.
classy.
Woo!